In the past, Google has been hooking up with the likes of HTC and Samsung for its Nexus smartphones. The Nexus 4, however, gets its hardware from LG. The only thing is, it's not exactly what we'd call eye candy. There's no fancy materials, and there's nothing on the front to distinguish it at all, since the Nexus logo sits on the back. And that sparkly holographic isn't going to be to everyone's tastes. Now at 9.1mm, it's certainly not in skinny smartphone territory, but it's one of the most impressively solid smartphones we've seen from LG. It's easy to hold, and at 4.7 inches, it's pretty darn massive, but the body isn't so big that it takes two hands to hold. Now, the Nexus 4's beautifully sharp 1280 by 768 Gorilla Glass display rocks a 5:3 aspect ratio, which means two black slivers either side of 16:9 movies, but they're so small you'll barely notice. And text is very smooth and whites are clean and bright with no unsightly tinges. Now, it probably hasn't gone unnoticed, the Android buttons appear on the display. They soon disappear when using full screen apps, but otherwise they make the home screen a little cluttered. With 1.5 GHz quad-core Snapdragon innards and 2 GB of RAM, it's one of the most powerful smartphones on the planet. And with Jelly Bean on board, Android has never run better, with everything from speedy swiping around Google Earth and Maps to superb handling of games like Grand Theft Auto 3. Big apps and games download quickly, and aside from the odd couple of frames dropped on Need for Speed Most Wanted and no support for Flash, there are far fewer hiccups than on other top Androids. And if you're a fan of vanilla Android with no extra customizable frills, you'll absolutely love this. You will, however, find a solitary recommended from Google Play widget. Icons and the drab notifications drop-down don't help to show off the Nexus 4's gorgeous display, but Android 4.2 is seriously slick. It now rocks built-in gesture typing, and there's lots of attention to detail, from neat transitions like closing web pages, swiping through open tabs in Chrome, and a dimming screen as you pull down the notifications tab. Unfortunately, Google Play isn't quite ready for Android 4.2 just yet. Essential apps like BBC iPlayer and MX Player aren't compatible, while slow coaches like Sky have yet to make the leap to Jelly Bean. And Google Now is much more useful on a 3G device than a Wi-Fi only tablet, and with 4.2 it has some new tricks. As well as the usual weather, travel and calendar updates, it can now alert you to nearby photo spots, as well as let you know what bands or movies are showing that you've been searching for or watching on YouTube. Battery life on the Nexus 4 is a bit of a letdown. You're looking at 7 to 8 hours of normal use, and obviously a lot less with heavier use. The Nexus 4's 8-megapixel camera produces detailed and bright results in daylight, and in lower light, the Nexus 4 offers up great night vision skills. Video, however, isn't particularly smooth and therefore disappointing compared to its rivals. Even taking photos while you're filming won't redeem it. Android 4.2 also comes with Photosphere, a cool 360-degree panorama tool that stitches together your shots quickly, but it does require patience in the capture stage. Now, there's no 4G, but there is excellent Wi-Fi, 3G, Bluetooth 4.0 and NFC, and you'll be able to pick up the 16 gig model for £280. So you're looking at an incredibly affordable and impressive package. We're a little disappointed with the storage options, and its bog standard looks will put some people off as well. But the combination of stock Jelly Bean and that powerful processor makes for a great everyday experience. The overall size and screen hit that much desired sweet spot, and it's almost half the price of the S3 or HTC One X Plus. So affordable Android smartphones had better watch their back.